got a super nice Miata that we're gonna take a look at real quick, but I did come here to pick up something. Rylan was so gracious enough to pick up a matching pair of VS6s for me that were for sale up here. Now I have a full set. This is Rylan's Miata, nice and orange. This is the driver right here.
Hello.
Say hello.
I'm Rylan, I drive the orange Miata.
Can you tell me really quick about what you've done to the car recently and what powers it?
Dude, it is probably like 100 horsepower maximum. It's probably 90 right now, it's hot. But it's pretty stock. Last weekend I redid the full front end. So I did knuckles, ball joints, just all the good stuff to, you know, make it good.
Yeah.
It's got more angle than it used to now.
Cool.
And I just crashed it. Me and my buddy wrecked into each other. So I replaced the motor mount, did some other stuff. But I finished it up last weekend. It was super last minute, but I got it done. But other than that, it's super stock. It's knuckles, so I got a little bit of angle. And it's coilovers, adjustable arms in the rear just because I'm low and I want to not have camber. So you don't even need that.
Yeah.
And it's just bucket seat and steering wheel. My e-brake doesn't even work, so it's like it's bone stock, welded diff. It's just a car.
Cool.
But yeah, it works well.
But yes, all Miatas work. Everybody knows this. This thing is super cool. Thank you again so much for picking up those wheels for me, dude.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate that. I'm tired of like having mismatch all the time.
I'm glad I could get them even if they sat in my roof for forever. They look
True.
cool in my roof.
Yeah, he's had them for a bit, so cool. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We didn't pay to get in, so they might kick us out. So
You can get one ride along in before you go. Do you want to?
probably.
You can if you want.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. Hello.
What's up?
It's a little tight in here.
It's not too bad. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you for getting a ride along.
Of course, man. We'll see you soon.
You as well.
Okay, that was a lot of fun. I wish we could stay longer, but we got a 3-hour drive back to Texas. All right, we made it back. It was about 7 hours total driving today, so I'm pretty beat, but I'm happy that we got to go see our buddy Rylan, as well as pick up those wheels. The camera that I am filming on right now overheated immediately when I took it outside, so apologies for the audio on the clips that are at the track. I'm going to try to do everything that I can when I'm editing the video to make sure that it's not too horrendous sounding, but let's grab those wheels. Please excuse the dirty car, dirty wheels on the car, but we finally have a matching pair of VS6. The fronts are 16x7 plus 30. These that we just picked up today are 16x8 plus 35. They're going to be replacing the SA3R that are on the back right now. I've been a mismatch guy for a while, but since I finally found a matching pair of wheels, we're going to have matching wheels, which is new for me, but I think it's going to look super nice. However, they're not going to go on right this second. I'm pretty beat from all the traveling today, so we're going to take a look at doing that tomorrow. Okay, it's just as hot as it was yesterday, but I said we're putting the wheels on, and the wheels are on. These things look baller. I'm such a fan of this wheel design. I didn't mention this, but these ones have like a bedazzled AVS logo. Fronts don't have a logo on there because I got them repainted, but they're two different whites. It's not a big deal right now. I think eventually I'll get them repainted and I'll get some new stickers. Fitment is pretty much the same. These are 8 plus 35. Those are 8 plus 35. So either way, they look super nice. But this car is incredibly dirty. I guess we'll go give it a wash. Is clean enough. I did notice, however, that the clutch pedal is starting to get really loose and the car doesn't want to go into gear. That's something that I noticed the last time that I drove it. So we're gonna have to take it back to my garage and see if we have any more threads to tighten up on the clutch pedal. Obviously it shouldn't be like that. Good thing we're only half a mile away from home. You can clearly see it's very crammed in here. I need to clean it out a little bit before we jack up the car and look at the clutch cable. Before we jack up the car, here's the dried paint on the engine block that we painted in the last episode. We're just gonna set the head and the valve cover on later in the video so you can get an idea of what it's gonna look like when it's all bolted together. And just like that, we have a space now to walk around in. Let's get under the car. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with loosening the jam nut on the left side of your screen, but I loosened it out probably 5 or 6 threads. It was pretty close to being all the way at the front of those threads. So let's see how that feels in the air. Okay, car is on. Might be a little loud, but clutch in. Feels a little bit better. Might adjust it a little bit more. The real test is reverse. Okay, I think I might adjust it a little bit more, and then we'll go for a little test drive. So now that the trans is warmed up, shifts nice and easy. Definitely really happy about this little adjustment paying off. Now that the clutch cable has been adjusted, the car drives a ton better. The bite point is much higher. It was pretty much at the floor, and I would grind gears a lot, even with the clutch fully engaged. So now that the cable has been adjusted, it drives great. I did buy another cable just in case if I needed it, but thankfully I don't need it at this current time. I'll probably need it in the future, but who knows. Now, while I was at work today, I got confirmation that the BC Racing DS coilovers that I ordered are on the way to me, which I'm super happy for. I did say there was a 4 to 6 week lead time from purchasing because I did custom spring rates, but those are on the way. Hopefully they're gonna get to me within the next week or so. Now that the car drives fine, we need to attend to the parking brake. Now, when I bought this car, previous owner told me there was no intermediate cable installed in these cars. There is an intermediate cable that runs from the handle to the rear axle, and then there is one cable for each side. I have the 2 for each side, but I need to install the one for the intermediate. Yes, this is an intermediate cable. courtesy of Dorman at Rock Auto. This is the part number for you 740, 940 guys, but this is the intermediate cable for this car. The parking brake cable is not something I'm going to film. I'm just going to get it done. And I did mention earlier in this video that I was going to show you what the motor is going to look like when it's all bolted together. Let me drop the head on and show you. I think the combination of the racing green with the white, it's a little cream white, but I think it works. It looks super good. I know it is a little controversial painting a red block green. It's still red underneath, don't forget that. But I'm just really happy with the overall look. Again, it's not bolted together. The head is just resting on there just so you can get an idea, but I'm super happy with this. However, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We got a lot accomplished in this video. We got new wheels on the car. We got the clutch cable adjusted, got a ride along with a good friend of mine up in Oklahoma, and you got to check out what the motor is going to look like when it's all bolted together. But again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content on my Volvo or on the other project that I'm working on with my dad, a 280ZX project, which you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.